And we are live.
What's up, everybody?
What is going on? Let me start off by saying we had a little technical difficulty here, and I got some echo going on. we actually I'm gonna get some little bit of light going on. There we go. We actually have Jason here, but I was actually in the wrong format, which I didn't know was a thing until it happened, and as a result, why we have the late start. So Jason will be here anytime now.
Cool.
And I
Very
think
cool.
is that Jason that I hear?
Is it?
It is not. But if it was, Jason, keep trying, pal. I know we're giving his we're giving his technology a heavy run because
right.
He's always doing some graphic art thing.
Yep.
And his equipment's already jammed up with some great stuff. However, we will use technology. I will send him another text message because he's been. Oh, I'm calling him. No, I did not want to do that.
Hey, everybody! I'm seeing a lot of people jumping on, saying hello. Yep. I see Lonnie jumped on.
Hey, Lonnie. What's going on, Lonnie? How you doing, man? Okay, let me send this.
What's up, Richard? Richard Mark, he's at work, but he's sneaking on.
Okay, now we got Jason back. Okay, so now we're ready to rumble. Here we go. Jason.
Are we live?
We are live.
Yeah, we're live. What happened, dude?
Awesome.
You disappeared. Frank and I were just like right here, and then you just went away.
He hopped into the TARDIS real quick. He hopped into the TARDIS 2 minutes ahead. Right?
We've been waiting. No, I'm kidding. Well, we have, but we're not. Not for you.
I can always get back to the TARDIS, go back a few minutes.
There you go.
That's retardus to you.
All right.
Okay. So now,
Adam, we got who else? Eric. Hello, everybody. Go ahead, Scott.
Well, you can see more than because I don't have my comments on. I don't have my comments on. I don't have my chat on. Okay. Oh, Richard. Hey, Richard Mark. Ideal. His parents worked for Ideal. We've got to do a whole separate thing with Richard because I want to talk about ideal things.
There you go. I've got an ideal to talk about. Yeah, I got you.
Dave Dansby, Mr. Goo TV is on here. Michael Mego, Michael D. Giovanni, the man, the myth, the guy who lives in Winston-Salem, not too far from me.
Too far, right?
The person who I should be communicating with more because he is essentially a neighbor that lives yonder. And he has an awesome collection.
Yeah, for sure.
Including new, old, AHI, Lily Ladies, you name it, he's got it. So
awesome. Got
anything new?
Hey, Phil, what's up, man?
We have Daryl Love. What's up? Wait, what's up? Wait, why is my okay? Here, watch this. Calamity.
No.
Okay. No, me. Oh, okay. All right. What's new? Anything?
I don't know, man. What's happening?
What's happening? Well, we have got a control issue. Yes, we do.
What?
Yeah, no, we don't. I found it.
Preview. You see that question mark? Any previews? Question mark, exclamation point, exclamation point.
Oh, wait a minute. For those who missed this, like Jason, can we just do something?
Go ahead.
There's nothing official here. We do it as we go along. Let's replay the intro. I say this because the intro might give away what we're doing.
There you go.
What? Spotlight on the elusive tops figures.
There you go.
Nobody told us.
Yes. All right.
Blue. White. Red. And the devil. Okay. So I know nobody out there really wants to see the tops figures. Do they?
Do they? I don't know. Should we show them?
Let's wait.
So I'll tell you what we're going to do.
Hey, before we show them, let's just say I'm like everybody else. I cannot wait, to have these in hand, and that should be coming here shortly. That's all, But go ahead, Scott.
Well, actually, Frank, you go ahead and you do your spiel because I need a beverage. No, seriously, go ahead and tell them that thing that you're going to tell them. And really, there is no thing. I'm just having them do this so I can go sneak and get a beverage. You'll make up something. I'll be right back.
Okay, let's make up something. What do you want to talk about, Jason? I want to say hi out there.
We always talk about what figures you've got left for sale, my friend.
Jesus Christ!
We've got the rest of my Wave 14 is arriving next Thursday. That's scheduled Thursday, Friday. So I'll have a lot of unpacking to do for those 2 days, and then once we sort through everything, I'll start shipping those bad boys back out probably Friday, Saturday. But I have full complement of Wave 14 figures. Tons of people have already
all the carded ones of the boxed figures as well, correct?
Correct. Yep, correct. Killer Clown Slim, the Nun, Toxic Avengers, and Invisible Man, Chucky, Tiffany. Let's see, Young Frankenstein, Monster and the Tux, LaForge. So, bunch.
You have to build another wing on your house for all these deliveries, my friend.
Yeah, tell me about it. My neighbors love it when 2 tractor trailers pull up.
How come? Hey, so seriously, nobody's complained?
No. Really? We're pretty efficient, and the drivers now know, they just come in and they drop the pallets in the driveway, and then we make short work of them and break them down and bring them in and that sort of thing. So
you honestly, you don't have that one neighbor who's just like that freaking guy and his.
No. Well, if I do, they haven't said anything, so.
I hear you.
What are you gonna do, right? Yep.
So we do have exclusive pictures for the Tops figures. We have actually all of them except for 3. There's 3 that aren't going to be shown, and we won't discuss that until. Actually, let's do this. Let's see who can figure out what 3 they are.
3.
So after don't say anything. So for those out there who know, which nobody should because we haven't shown them yet.
Screenshot time. I told you. Love it.
Right. So
well, let's see who's quickest to get him up on Ambassador. My money's on Shepard.
Yeah. I'm not gonna take that bet. So I think you're right.
Well, I would hope that I don't think Shepard's on right now, so I kind of. Well, I mean, it's not a bad thing.
Exclusives like this,
right?
Yeah, but he didn't know because we couldn't do the little dealio till it was. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he is on.
Well, this is Amigo Lounge, so we were just chilling, relaxing, having a wee
I thought that one Facebook user was him.
Well, see, now I'm watching from Ambassador, which I never do. But
gotcha.
And then, okay. So anyway, let's see if I can do this without crashing my internet. Because I tried to do this earlier, and the whole thing crashed, and we had to cancel it.
Yeah.
So it might not work. I'm kidding. Okay. Anyway,
you're building this up. Come on, we got a show.
I'm not sure if the audio will carry through. I think it should.
Okay.
It should. So here we go. We're gonna. Oh yeah, it did because it did earlier when we were talking about it. So we're gonna go ahead.
You can minimize me too. Let's just show the figures.
Oh yeah. Okay. First of all, let's minimize us.
Yep.
Let's minimize us. Let's minimize us.
Third time's the charm.
Minimize us. Minimize. Oh, I can't do that because
trying to illustrate the principle of bigger on the inside, and you're absolutely phallic.
Yeah. Right.
Oh wow. Okay.
There you go. Perfect.
Now we're all equal. Now, as equals, they were all equal, and they started as an equal base for an equal thing, and then they introduced the slideshow. And here we go.
Oh!
Can everybody see that? Is it clear?
Dude, the gold pops, man. The pop really pops with the reddish orange outfit.
Okay, so now I can watch us on the other screen, and here we go.
There you go.
Uh-oh, but there is some.
Those boots are gold, like real gold.
So what you're looking at here is the Shazam, the Migos, the Tops Shazam from Mego. It has a front card and a back card, and on the back of the card it has back of the card. And new from Tops Mego is Black Adam.
Look at the
It's
Raj.
not white Adam. It's not green Adam. It is black. And new from Mego, it is Green Arrow. The
Spock.
Green Arrow. And Ra's al Ghul. And we're going a little bit too fast. I cannot keep up. Oh, in the back of Raz's card.
We'll run it back. We'll run it back again.
We should put it in slow motion. It is Mr. Spock. Captain Spock. Captain Spock.
Another great James Brady sculpt.
Oh,
Worf.
Look at that warrior.
Worf is awesome. I love that comic.
Can you dig it?
Yeah, I can dig it.
And it's the back of the Board Queen card. And it's Quark.
Look at that.
Right? And there's Quark with his Latinum.
Yep.
Cisco.
Cisco.
And the one's out of order. Mutant Leader. And we have a fade. I just wanted to say real quick that Cisco popped out of order. He's there.
Okay. Look at that mutant, man. I love it.
That's a face your mother would love. There's Brent. Yes. Not Sorensen, but Brent, the astronaut. Phantom of the Opera.
Look at that.
With a mask. Phantom of the Opera.
Awesome.
Back card.
I love that comment. Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you. Look at that
Leg of the Zombies.
Awesome. Wow.
The Hunchback.
Oh, look at that. Look at those pics.
Oh, I want to cry. It's my pictures. I'm so happy I finally got a Mego card.
Reaper.
Wow.
Green Arrow. The back of the Green Arrow card.
Awesome.
There he is. There he is.
Brent. We already see Brent?
No, not the front.
Oh, that suit came out great.
Some of these definitely got out of order. And then we are back to Shazam.
Just let her play again. That's fine.
Okay. Well, this time I'm going to look at the main screen and comment instead of the screen that is the lag screen.
Dude, love the Green Arrowhead. Look at that Raj al Ghul.
So detail on that cape. Oh wow. Yep. Factory did great.
Now looking at the comments, I hope this doesn't change anything because I do. Okay, good.
That's a Spock uniform.
Yeah, looks cool.
Can anybody figure out which ones are missing as this plays? I am looking at the last comment here is no Taylor or Zira. Of course, Jan would have got that.
Yep. That Worf looks awesome.
Brian wants really confused as to why the heroes have no image on the front, but not the heroes. That's a good question.
Good call on asking for a blue shirt for Quark.
Yeah,
that was a great idea. Really sets that costume off.
It pops. Dude, I cannot wait till that mutant.
So, as we're looking, and
that looks awesome. Love the back of that card too for the Phantom of the Opera. That's a cool one too, man. The Plague of the Zombies. That turned out great.
Now, something interesting. I saw that Paul said the other day, Phantom of the Opera, actually, the license is owned by Universal and not Hammer. I'm curious what brought that about being a Hammer film.
Yeah. Don't know. Green Arrow. And somebody mentioned Zira, Taylor were the ones. That was Brian, right? Look at that. That's cool looking.
Yeah, I think the third one was the Mummy we are waiting on.
Yep. Richard just called it the Mummy.
Yep.
Wow.
Very cool.
So those are the three that are missing is Zira, Taylor, and Mummy.
Yeah.
We do not have any info, but obviously they're not coming, just like these aren't coming. That we plainly see are absolutely coming because that's why they're here.
Let's set the confusion.
These are coming. Jesus. Here,
I used my TARDIS to travel ahead a few weeks, and I said, there they were at the port. I picked some up, brought them here. You photographed them, got them onto the screen, and here we are.
That core head is just awesome. It looks
Brady. Just amazing having one.
He is. Even the Worf turned out great, man. He looks awesome. That's like a bucket.
Yeah, they do. They
did such a good job on the hair for the sculpt. I mean, I was really impressed, and the paint job is just bar none.
Well, when we actually see these, then we'll really be able to like comment with stuff like that. Because right now,
Yeah,
just from these production shots from Topps,
right.
Hasbro, wherever they came from, we really don't know.
Somebody had mentioned the core outfit with the ribbon. That does look like it's been changed a little bit. Looks like it's better than the
It
last one.
sure
They put the
it,
little
it's
insignia on the
Yep.
sash, and then from
Yeah.
what I saw on the card, they also redid the belt buckle so it actually
Okay.
has the little circles inside, just like the actual
Nice.
belt.
Very cool.
mm,
Very cool. There you go, Jason. Looks awesome, man. Looks awesome. Grim Reaper.
so I like that you could see the mask with the Phantom. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that is cool. That's really cool.
Wow,
And
16 figures we just unveiled tonight. I hope everyone's
Right.
happy out there in Mego land.
Very cool.
all right, so let's bring this thing to a slow close here,
Yep.
and we will
Wow.
get back to our thing. So,
Wow.
yeah, I agree, Mike. Topps collector cards for each figure.
Yep. Would have been cool.
Yeah,
Would
for
have been a
like
neat
Mega
idea to
Museum
have
cards.
them in
Yeah.
packaging.
Yeah.
So that is a good idea.
Yep.
Brent is so cool. I think there's
Oh yeah. Yeah.
we've got the best thing for me is we've got all of these and they're already paid for. So it's not a question of like for the
Yeah.
ones, I made sure I was gonna take no I hate to say it like this, but I'm just gonna say it. I wasn't gonna listen to any bellyache and look, it's my money, I'm gonna put it out there.
Right.
If they didn't come out, if something happened, I get my money back. Mego, trust me, a pre-order from Mego, it's 10 years after I've pre-ordered from everybody else. I've pre-ordered from NECA, I've pre-ordered from Hot Toys, I've pre-ordered from every, God bless the company that there
Right.
is for something. So
Right.
for Mego
Well,
to
the
do
Razor
pre-orders,
Crest
and
just
it
got
might take
released.
a
They
while
waited a year
for
and a
Mego
half.
to,
Yeah. Do you see where Jason
me
said
to-
Scott,
right.
about the Hasbro Pulse Razor Crest? That was over a year. Yep.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, it's a year is typical. That's
yeah.
typical. So
Right.
some of this, some of this stuff, some, we know that there's the group of, those big time fans out there that just can't get enough of
Yep.
the bad parts. Why? I don't know. God bless them. I hope they live long lives, But for us, oh wow. So interesting. Frank, I just had a notice that my Mark's Battleground was delivered.
Oh, nice. There you go.
It is 9:30 at night.
Yeah.
Who would deliver such a thing?
Yeah.
My mailman must be drinking again.
Yeah.
Oh well. Ooh, that's something to look forward to. So,
Just like Kevin just said too, almost 2 years for the 66 Batman and Robin from Hot Toys too. So.
oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
But anyway,
Absolutely.
changing gears with this, a little bit as far as the figures. Just start with you, Scott. I know you mentioned Brent before, but which one, are you looking forward most to having in hand?
Um,
Is it still Brent?
well, I mean, to me, it's the Star Trek and the Planet of the Apes collectively.
Right.
Those are easies. I'm not the. I do like the horror figures from
Yeah.
Mego simply because they seem to be at their best with the horror figures. It's amazing, and
They look great.
they could do a complicated paint, a complicated outfit, a complicated everything, and get it right. 99% of the time with horror figures,
Right.
and and then it's just amazing. I'm not going to go to the other part, but it's just
Yeah.
It's so that's like shooting fish for them.
Right.
So even if I'm not necessarily like the biggest fan, just seeing the figure looking that nice with at the price point and all that. So.
Sure. How about you, Jason?
You know what? I got the weird choice. I'm going to say the Hunchback and the Grim Reaper. I'm really looking forward to having on the shelf.
Nice. Very cool.
For public
Very cool.
domain, I
Hunch-
mean,
the-
really iconic. Really
Yeah.
iconic.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and actually, the Hunchback does look really good because
Looks cool. Very cool.
we can say that. I know we can say this. I think a long time ago, and I want to say, maybe I'm imagining things, but I want to say like 3 years ago, we seen or 2 years ago, we seen a Hunchback. We seen like a possibility,
I
and
I think a prototype was shown at Toy Fair a few years back.
something.
Yeah,
And, but then
actually, the costume was done by OT.
Gotcha.
So it's like, I mean, considering what he's
Yeah.
been through, that shows you how long ago they had to have done the
Right.
costuming for it.
Right.
So, what was I saying?
Real quick, I want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Somebody, I think it was Michael Giovanni. I'm looking forward to the Green Arrow. Green Arrow was been one of my favorites from Mego since back in the day. I cannot wait to get that hooded Green Arrow in hand. So,
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's
Oh, I remember when we shot the prototype. That was the first one you were interested in seeing. It's like, send me the picture.
Yeah.
Send me the picture.
yeah, it looks great. I can't. Yeah, it's awesome. Very cool figure. And the mutant, we're getting a mutant from Planet of the Apes. Are you kidding me? Dude, that's awesome.
Did you tell Scott and the audience what you actually acquired, Frank, for your display for that?
I showed Scott a picture of it. It's actually the Omega. If I don't normally jump off camera, but I'll be right back.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do it.
You're going to love this out there in Mego Land. I swear to you.
Oh, there goes my mouse. 1 second. All right, so we've got to. Okay, there it is.
You can't really see it from there, but if you see, right, how cool is that? I cannot wait. And there's a scale. I mean, that's scale.
Scale.
Almost perfect,
Nice.
right? So I want to give a shout out to Chris Milnes. He actually 3D prints these and paints them up. Does a heck of a job. But that's
He did the lawgiver that I used in a lot of the early Planet of the Apes promo shots that we did.
yes.
I mean, the guy does great 3D print work.
He does. So yeah.
We had
His prices
somebody
are
asked.
reasonable out there. So out there in the audience, Mucky Chris, I believe, is the name of his site on Etsy.
Yep.
You really should check it out. He's got a lot of great stuff.
Yeah. So that's segue for the mutant. I can't wait for the mutant. So there you go.
I can't pull up the comment to see who it is, but somebody asked, could they see Taylor? And of course, the three that we don't have pictures of are Zero, Taylor, and the Hammer Mummy.
Yep.
So whoever asked that, sorry I can't pull your name up, but it's just wherever that. Oh, maybe it's me. I'm sorry, I should be pulling up Mego Corp, shouldn't I?
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. I'm on the wrong dealio.
I know I was going to real quick mention, we all mentioned, a bunch of figures, but I know you briefly mentioned the hard figures, but I think that Phantom with that mask.
Oh yeah.
God,
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, man. Are you kidding me?
Come on. Yeah.
I mean, it's
yeah.
Now I'm gonna see if I can't pull up who said that because I'm on Mego Corp.
Awesome.
Yeah, and as just like as Jan says, mutant for me. I mean, that's a figure. I was telling you about that play set, Frank.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm sure Jan, you remember the somebody took the Enterprise bridge set and turned it into a Beneath the Planet of the Apes play set where the center where the view screen is, that's where the Doomsday weapon was. And,
you
and,
were telling me about it.
They had the little somebody did a scale organ.
Yeah. Well, here's a story for you. Back in the day, I must have been like, I don't know, 13 or 14 years old. I took one of the long comic boxes and I cut the side so it flipped down. And I actually used Legos and blocks, and I built up like, where you would walk in the subway with steps coming down out of Legos, and I put a track in there, and I put different like posters all up, and like I painted the whole thing like gray washed the whole thing. I had that for years, man, and it was so.
Cool.
So, I actually just got something that we might be interested in.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press. So
a special delivery from Mego Corp, maybe.
It's exactly what that was.
Yep, very cool.
So hold your ponies, everybody. Hold your ponies.
Hold the phone.
And
let's see.
Okay. And I can. Okay.
Let's see.
So, for those who are looking, those who are playing along at home,
let's see it.
Fascinating. Oh, well, I got the damn. Okay, so I'm going to have to stop this slideshow in order to do this.
All right.
I wish I could add it to the slideshow, but you know what? I just don't have that kind of technology.
I got you.
I do, but it would probably send us all into.
Well, while you're doing that, I want to mention too the zombie, the hammer zombie. How cool is that look? I mean, that looks just like off the screen. You know, movie. I mean, it looks cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Mego
zombie. You kidding me?
Oh man, yeah. So I got it, but it's just not very big. Damn. Okay, hold on. Let me try to figure this out. There's got to be a way to do this. There's got to be a way to do. Okay. Hold on. Open with preview. Maybe?
Dig in the Captain Spock too for motion picture. Like it.
Yeah.
Quark. Right, Jason?
No comment. I haven't seen anything.
Wait a minute.
Quark.
Why? Oh no, it's a really low res shot. So, hello?
Yep.
Okay. So shit, here comes a nervous thing. Please. Okay. I can't. Okay, so I can't pull this up because with the thing that I might shut everybody else off.
Hey, why don't you pull it up on your phone and just show it on your phone or iPad?
That is a possibility.
Okay.
So it's actually all it is. It's 0. So it's not
okay.
You know, but
hey,
Joel just sent this to me. So
okay.
Which also thank Joel for the reveals tonight.
Yep. Thank
you, Joel.
He said enough's enough. Let these guys see some of this stuff.
Very cool. There it is. Hold right there. Right there.
Oh, nice. I'm trying.
She looks really cool in that packaging, man. That looks awesome.
I think Joel just sent me a higher res one.
Okay.
Let me just see what he's got.
Very cool.
Be a higher res.
I'm happy now. I'm very happy.
Yep, me too. Yep.
Okay.
Ah, nice.
Well, it's still.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Wait a minute. I have technology here. I think I do. Yeah. Where is it? Technology. Oh, right here. So. Oh, wrong technology.
Same, Kevin. I love that card artwork with the Statue of Liberty. Very cool.
Okay, so we'll switch cameras and.
There you go.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Okay, so let me, because I can't see it. Oh, okay, yeah.
The outfit actually looks really nice. I mean, it looks, definitely.
Looks just like Zero's outfit.
It does. Well, I mean, it looks like even a step above what was done in the past with her outfit.
Oh, my phone dimmed.
Hold it up a little bit, Scott. Yeah. There you go. Right there. Perfect. Yep.
So here's Zero. Now, all we need to see is Taylor and
the mummy.
The mummy. So, not saying anything, Joel.
Yeah, right. Joel, if you're listening.
If
they choppered him out onto the high seas so he could drop onto the ship and get a little
more.
You're right. Yeah.
I just sent a message saying if he has more.
Gotcha.
Donna, a big package just came for you outside your door. Are you freaking kidding me?
There you go.
Oh, Joel's answer to that. You know what?
What did he say?
How about this? I am sending a message.
Very
Do you
cool.
want to come on and join us?
Yeah. There you go.
Question mark. We have plenty of room.
Yeah. And this man, Jason, the Cisco turned out great. He looks great. I mean, that's like
From what I saw on the picture there, it came out fantastic.
Yep. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So as usually we have some back stories, but tonight we are just fans. This is all new for us too.
Yep.
So we've been anxiously awaiting these things to come out, and when they do, I'm blurry. I can't see. Come on now. Come on, camera.
And
okay.
The Raja Ghul outfit looked really cool too. The cape and stuff turned out nice. Really nice.
Yeah. So let me change my camera back because it does not want to focus. That'll be my figure camera, just in case we have more figures to show.
Gotcha.
I figured being Mego Lounge late night, I thought that was like your artistic little contribution to the evening.
Well, to be blurry, that's late night.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Tune in for the after party, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, no going to join. Okay. No. Oh, snap. Okay.
No.
I heard a no snap in there.
Yeah.
What, he send you another one?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Here it is.
Yeah, here it is. Camera one, please. Okay, hold on. Camera one, I say. Camera one. Cancel.
Yep.
Camera one.
Do 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 do.
Oh, there it is.
Taylor.
Very cool.
So for those who wanted to see Taylor,
nice.
There he is in all of his glory.
He's got a collar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does have a collar, doesn't he?
Got the collar and the leash. It's got the outfit, the blanket that he turns into like a shawl type thing. Very cool.
So you can take Taylor out for a walk.
There you go. Nice. That looks cool, man. Like it.
Fantastic.
Yes. We see the same thing. Oh boy. It's a little bit of a mini. It's like he's got the mini skirt version, but it is 1968.
It is. Yeah.
That's what you wanted to wear in 1968.
Yep. Very cool. Like it.
Thank you once again, Joel. You've made quite a few folks' evenings tonight.
And what's cool, I mean, I couldn't tell from like you can see it better, Scott, but he comes with the rifle too, right?
I do not see a rifle, Frank.
You see? Okay. Well, Brent came with. Was it Brent that came with a rifle?
Brent comes with a rifle. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. Very cool.
George Taylor and Zero.
Like the outfit, like the leash.
I like the table that it was put on.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out, is that table in Joel's house? Are these things stateside? No, I'm kidding.
Don't know. We don't know.
We don't know. Okay, so now, can I look into camera B, and can I just take a minute and to say, I say this with great pleasure. Brian Heiler, I want you to be a part of what I'm about to say. It brings me great joy to know that we are bringing others great joy. You know what I mean? Just that joy that you cannot get anywhere else. You're going to get here. Now that I've said that.
Yeah, but you're right. Look, how many reveals tonight in one night?
Right.
I mean,
exactly.
Ooh,
18.
awesome.
Exactly.
18 figures were revealed tonight.
Wow.
I mean,
come on, that's a record for our show.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So this.
Very cool.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
We've got comments.
Well, thank you to Mego for letting this take place tonight. It's so awesome to be able
Yep.
to see
Yep.
those finally.
Thanks,
And we
Joel.
were gonna
Appreciate it, man.
Facebook user outfit turned out perfect. I don't know who that Facebook user is. Let me try to go back and see. Message to Restream, if there's Restream people out there watching, it
Yeah.
would be nice if we can get the messages all
Right.
together so we know who these people are, because everybody has a right to say something, and every something said should be understood and heard from who it was said from, correct? Well, Facebook user doesn't cut it, Restream. You should be telling us
Yeah, right.
who it is. They shouldn't be punished for them being on a platform that you guys haven't figured out how to put their name in the dealio. Go ahead, Frank.
Question for you, Scott. I had somebody, I don't remember who it was, but they said that Taylor, is he wearing moccasins?
Yes. He's wearing some Cornelius moccasins, which makes sense because he was with Cornelius there. They probably say, "Hey, look, take these. I got a couple extra pairs."
Right.
You know, so nobody asked why Cornelius had moccasins,
but it's cool though. I mean, it's still that Mego vibe, that Mego, classic vibe. So that's cool. I like it.
If he was wearing Doc Martens, then we might have a Birkenstocks. Then we might have a problem. But
Taylor and Zira, they look cool, man.
So now there's just one shy of a reveal, and that's the mummy. And I'm sure, that'll come.
We'll get it.
Obviously.
For sure.
Get
it.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think technically we've already seen it because that was one of the ones that was at the UK Toy Fair, wasn't it? I could swear that was on the shelf with the pictures that posted a couple weeks ago.
I think you might be right, Jason.
They just didn't get to see it, We didn't get to show it here like that.
We didn't get the nice super chill close.
Right.
And everybody needs their mummy, so
Yep, for sure.
So other than that, tomorrow's Super Bowl, who's going to win, Frank?
Cincinnati Bengals in a close game. I think it's going to be like 23-18. It's not going to be a shootout like everybody thinks.
I'm actually pulling for
Super Bowl.
Is that
the one with the dogs and
what's that?
Oh, that's Puppy Bowl. Never mind.
Yeah, right.
Not a sport.
My daughter wants to watch Puppy Bowl, so yeah.
Who is? Cool. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Great question. Okay, great question, Willie. Okay, where is Willie's question?
Was it from Rich? Will you guys be posting pics of the figures here as well?
Hey guys, will there be a young Frankenstein monster figure in regular outfit released at some point? That is a good question.
Yeah.
Now I could have swore, but maybe not, because we've had some Frankensteins, or maybe that was the actual watching the movie. I don't know, but because I thought when the tuxedo was revealed in the 2-pack, that it was a big question were they going to be on the cards? I mean, if they would have come when he was released through regular release, was it going to be the same outfit?
Young Frankenstein being released, the non-exclusive 2-pack version will have the tuxedo as well. Yep. As far as future releases, don't know. Different outfits.
Let's be honest. This is Mego. I'm sure it'll come out at some point.
And just because I don't actually know, because I have seen people customizing.
Oh yeah.
And putting their
Frankenstein outfit on.
Right. Is that what he would wear, or did he wear something different?
I think he wore something similar. Don't know.
It was very similar. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I plan on doing it too. I'm gonna have crack one open.
Oh yeah. Hey. So Barry. Barry, I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name, but you just recently friended me, and I appreciate that. He got into a car accident. I think it was yesterday. So he's all busted up. He needs some good vibes.
Barry, wishing you well, man.
We're sending you some good vibes. If that doesn't work, drink some bad whiskey, and then forget all about the vibes. And no, I'm kidding. Hope you get well soon, man.
Yep. Absolutely.
I saw the pictures of his car. He really got into a bad one there.
Yeah.
All I know is I seen the post, and then I've been pretty much tied up for the since
I'm
you
just
know.
glad
But
he was able
that's
to walk away from that relatively unharmed.
well,
Good.
Could have been a lot
anytime, yeah,
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
anytime that you can walk away from something,
Yep.
But okay,
Absolutely.
so Rich has actually posted the Super Bowl here. Okay. Oh, so he's got some Kentucky bourbon.
Yeah. There you go.
Brick Mantooth. Well done, guys. And speaking of
Yes.
Brian, if you're out there, do you want to say something? Do you want to come on here for a minute? We've, you know, I'm not sure, but he might have some information. Maybe, maybe not. Don't mean to put you on the
I will
spot.
gladly give up my seat for you, pal. Come on
Well,
down. We'd
well, we
love to
got plenty
hear
of
from
seats,
you.
Jason. That's not
Yeah,
that's not the thing. So,
stay on too. Yep.
because I think there was something else that might be going on tonight uh, from Brian, but I'm not positive, and I don't want to say something that's not going to
Gotcha.
happen.
Gotcha.
God, can you imagine if they had cell phones like back in the talk show days?
Yeah.
And
Right.
then Johnny Carson would sit there like, "Oh, Don Rickles, okay, hey
Yeah.
Don,
Right.
get your ass in here," blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah, or
Let him in, Scott. He said he can jump on.
okay, yep, okay, well, yeah, it's should be the same, but let me send it to you anyway. Oh, is that him? Oh, hold on. Oh, doggone it. Okay. Nope, not yet. Okay, so bada bing, bada boom. There he is.
Cool.
I mean, there he is on Messenger.
Oh.
Yeah, this technology is great, and then it's not when you hit the wrong button, like earlier tonight. The whole time. See what it is and I'll show you guys, meaning you and Jason and Frank. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But there's two ways to do this. You can do a pre-recorded thing, which it says record, or you can do live. And the whole setup I did, it was in record. There he is. Hey Brian.
Hey Brian.
Hey guys. Sorry, I had to turn off the
Hi,
feed.
buddy.
And my hair is amazing for a live stream right now.
Yes, it is. No, I'm kidding. It looks fine. So we're gonna make you the biggest one there.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, wait. Here, I'll prep you up to it. Well, you can
Oh,
start
that's
equal.
better. Yes, thank
There
you.
you go.
In fact, if you could Alice me from the Brady Bunch. Hey, Richard. I just when Scott asked me, I said I was actually doing a live video on YouTube at the time,
Okay.
and it's like he didn't know, and I was like, "How dare you, sir?"
I did not. I really didn't. I was like, oh no.
How would you? I wasn't
Right.
telling anyone.
No, yeah.
But yeah, we're just in the throes of finishing issue 6 of Toy Ventures.
Very cool.
And hey, Lonnie, and it's another person said hi, but it just says Facebook user to me, so hi,
Yeah.
Facebook user.
Yeah. I'm doing it too.
And it's a really great issue, and it's a lot of fun, and we're going to be
Cool.
sending it to the printer on Monday, hopefully.
Very
And
cool.
this time what we did is we're going to be given hi Joseph, we're going to be giving a poster away.
Nice. Okay.
I've got this fellow that I've known since, actually I met him at the first Mego Con. Do you remember? No, the second Mego Con, the one that was in New York. And he's a Micronaut collector, and he's also an artist, and David Waugh is his name. He owns Inner Space Online, and he did this amazing crayon and ink star team. You guys are familiar with the Ideal Toy Star team?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
And what he did was he took the movie poster for Star Crash.
Yeah.
The Carolyn Monroe Italian Star Wars. Yes, there's more apes, Rich, in issue 6. And he basically put it into the put the ideal characters into that and made the Star
nice.
Crash poster. So what we're going to do is we're going to print a poster as well and include it with every issue.
Oh, very cool.
Just like an old school, film magazine.
Cool.
So I'm really excited about it, but I haven't been able to talk about it because I've got a ton of stuff going on in the book and blah blah blah, and
Right.
we're done. Oh my God, we're done. Right. But I was really happy to see the Topps reveals.
Yeah.
The Topps hasn't been a fun subject, and I can't wait till they arrive.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest with you.
One thing, and there's things that we, all I know, and I know there's folks that know a lot more, but I do know this. To me, the Topps thing wasn't supposed to last, but like a month, and the fact that it went past that is a testament of, it ran its course. I think, right. I think, people jumped to the assumption that, like there was sour in this and there, but it ran its course. Both sides put up their end of it, and that was it. And it was a one and done, so to speak, Right. And then somebody also made a comment, I think it was about Taylor with brown eyes. That's probably, I didn't look at it. I'll go back and look at it because Joel actually said that as we were doing it. We never, didn't see that, before this at all. But if it is brown eyes, that would be a Charlton Heston thing, and that's not a mistake. That's a purpose.
Yeah.
No, okay.
So, I mean, that's a guess, but,
I like everything. It seems like pre-order is the way to go nowadays, and it's there's people who love it. Actually, I don't know if anyone loves it. There's people who accept it, and then there's people who just hate it. And it's like, I'll buy something if I want it. You know what I mean? Like, I was looking on my Entertainment Earth orders today, and I have 25 items from various companies, not just Mego, but like Mezco, and Super 7 and all this stuff. And I sit there and go like, well, yeah, that's, and none of it has arrived on time. Everything is late, and it's not great, but it'll be cool. I just hope it doesn't all get there at once.
Man, but it's all paid for.
Right.
It's all paid for, but it's sort of like one of those things where it's like, I'm one of those guys that would rather get a package once a week than 20 packages in 1 week. You know what I mean? Like I like that little, Christmas once a week.
Well, here you go. What are you guys going to do when if they all arrive? Are you going to open them all at one time, or maybe open like one or two a day and have spread it out over a week or 10 days?
Depending on how they're shipped. Yeah. If they're shipped individually, I'm going to play like some kind of roulette thing. And like, come on, Brent. And then, zero. Oh, or something like that.
Gotcha. I kind of hope, economically, I kind of hope they all come together.
Right.
But I wouldn't, because the Topps really didn't do a great job on Canada. We all know that. And I'm using a proxy to get stuff over the border, and it's not like it's in Toronto, which is like 20 minutes away from my house, but
gotcha.
I'd just rather not go there like every day. I'd rather,
I got
you. So there's the frugal side of me, and then there's the side of me that's like, well, I do like just I love little treats, and right. But the apes ones, I'll open immediately.
Yeah. I hear you on that.
Yeah. I'm most, like, you guys posted that Brent and Mutant, and I've wanted those since I was like 7. And
same, Brian, same here.
Yeah, that's it for me. Like, I like all the other stuff I ordered, the core and I ordered the hammer. I had to have Herbert Lom.
Right. Yep.
But there's like a child thing going on with the Mutant and the Brent, those are really cool.
Yep.
And, I don't know Brian has 360. It's more like
Yeah,
Brian
wonder
Mass
that-
52, you know?
I wonder who that could be.
Yeah. I don't think
So
that's going to
Kevin,
catch on.
Kevin, you're gonna have to start logging on. That's Kevin because I can see it.
Yeah.
He's busted, Kevin.
I tease him a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like a weekly Christmas. I think we all do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I like little things like that. And
yeah,
it's just like a lot of us, the taps really run dry for stuff. There hasn't been a lot of stuff coming out. And,
right.
I'm excited. But I'm going to do a couple mint off cards for some of the stuff you sent me, Frank. And,
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Like I just haven't. I've had my head down with a lot of stuff, but I'm looking forward to it. I want to keep opening carded figures. I've got a stack of them here.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, that's a Soldier Ape. Never mind. I already did that one.
That's nice.
Yeah. It's funny, I ran into a childhood friend about a month and a half ago, and he was a huge Planet of the Apes guy when we were kids. Yeah. And went over for beers at his house one night, and he still is a huge fan. Like his whole garage is this,
nice.
Space 1999. It's like, we're the same as kids. And I gave him my Mego General Ursus.
Okay.
A couple weeks ago, he came over for a few drinks, and we watched some TV and stuff. And oh my God, the emotional resonance with that figure was amazing.
And I showed him.
Yeah, and I showed him the Soldier Ape. He's like, "Can I have this one too?" I'm like, "No, that's mine." But I just happen to have two general Ursuses for whatever reason, and I was like, "No, you can have that one." And he's like, "Oh my God, I love the villain."
Yeah.
And it was like, he doesn't collect Megos. Like he had them as a kid, but and it just like he was so happy to get that figure, and it's that's
cool.
Awesome, man. Yeah,
and it's fun. I think we all have, that certain. I mean, that's kind of what brought me back into it. Years and years and years ago, just that same emotional connection that we still all have with these figures, the toys. But for me, Mego especially is just, I don't know what it is. It's just like a special emotional attachment, man.
I think it just has to do with where you were. You know what I mean? Like,
yes, absolutely.
You see people sitting there fighting about, the 80s are the best time to grow up. And my friend Corey, who works on Toy Ventures magazine, said the best time to be a kid is when you're 7.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's
all relative to your journey.
Yeah.
And so whatever toys were hot when you were 7 are the best toys ever. Whatever shows were on are the best shows ever.
Yeah.
And you just sit there and go like, yeah, okay.
Yep. That 7 through, I say 7 is a good 7 through 10 for me, maybe even 11. As a matter of fact, that 10 and 11 age, what made that so great is I was old enough to take whatever I was playing with and take it to the extreme.
Right.
It wasn't just, the Planet of the Apes came over and had dinner with Star Trek. Yeah, that's what would happen at 7.
Right.
At 10 or 11, they're negotiating, to set the first responders, Johnny and Roy, Johnny Gage and Roy DeSoto free because the apes have captured them, and the Enterprise crew is trying to beam down to make everything cool again.
Yep, absolutely.
And, that makes me laugh is, like people watch like Stranger Things, and they're like, "Oh, this is amazing," and it's like, "Yeah, I was these kids." Like,
exactly.
I was
12
years old then, and it's like, I have no nostalgia for that era. You know what I mean? Like you're kind of not an adult, and you're kind of still a kid, and nah. I much prefer, either being a kid or being a full-on teenager in terms of nostalgia. But the idea of that stuff, like, don't you have nostalgia for 1982? No, none whatsoever.
I was,
This is 83.
Right.
Yeah. So it's just funny. You had that haircut Will has, you monster. I want to get that joke, but I don't.
Okay, let's see who that came from. Oh,
Maybe he
it came
means
from Joseph
Dave Boy
Shepard.
Oh,
So
okay,
haircut,
yeah.
Stranger
Oh,
Things.
yeah. I've never seen.
Bowl cut.
I never actually watched Stranger Things, so it
Oh.
may be a reference
oh,
to that. I
It's
don't get
funny.
it.
My daughter, she's senior in high school now, and she
Mhm.
absolutely loves Stranger Things. It's like
Yeah, my daughter too.
anything about like the '80s. She's like in love with it. And I'm like,
Wasn't it a magical fantasy
I lived
land?
through it. It wasn't
Yeah.
to me. It wasn't that great. I mean, the '70s were better, I thought. But hey,
Well, I've talked to so many guys who,
Well,
like
1982
Captain
did bring us ET and Star Trek too, so
Star
still
Trek
a good
2,
year.
yeah.
yeah, it
Oh no,
was.
I'm not
Really.
saying there wasn't quality there, but I have a theory because I've talked to so many like baby boomers who collected Captain Action and they think Mego
Yeah.
is junk and they think this, like I've actually had people say, "Oh, it's a shame you didn't grow up in the '60s." It's like, no, I'm totally cool. I had a great childhood.
Yeah.
I have this theory that basically any era where you are looking in the mirror for zits, you look down upon as like not nostalgic. You know what I mean? Like, you've got other problems now. And
you got
so like, yeah, I when my daughter was watching the Goldbergs, I was like, what kind of fantasy land do they live in?
when
Yeah.
like Jason just said with like Star Trek 2, that was actually that was actually that was a big deal for my crowd
That's
because
an amazing movie.
Yes, absolutely.
what it did is I clearly I remember this is it took it was a gut punch to Star Wars because
Yes.
Star Trek the motion picture, I mean that was just like, oh my God,
I agree with
like
you,
these
Rick.
guys,
Right.
it's like the Rolling Stones, in their 70s or something. I mean, that's kind of like how it was perceived. And then when Star Trek 2 came out, it brought the teenagers, which I was just old enough to whatever, be a teen, and
Right.
we all went to that, man, and that was like the big deal for that. Was that a
totally,
summer or?
Well,
I
keep
didn't
in
see
mind,
it.
1982, you had E.T., The Thing, Conan the Barbarian, Fast Times
The
at
thing was
Ridgemont
80. The thing was
I mean,
81.
No, the
The
thing
thing
was
was
all
81.
the
82.
big movies people
Was it?
remember
Well,
the 80s for that year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
E.T. ruined the thing.
All right.
Oh yeah, people wanted aliens to be cuddly and friendly, and
I
Yeah.
didn't watch. I never saw E.T. I didn't see E.T. until like 84 or 85. Like I didn't like. I had like just because of what you just said, Brian. I wouldn't watch it. It's like no. We're
Yeah.
not going there yet.
Hey.
We don't need Batmite now on. Make a full feature with him. That's the way.
Right?
I mean, Jesus.
Hey,
yeah, I'm not. Like E.T. for me is.
Yeah.
I saw it in '82, and I thought it was okay. And I have no nostalgia for E.T. I have tons of nostalgia for The Thing, but
Right.
I got a story for you guys for '82 Wrath of Khan. I was actually in the hospital when that movie came out, having surgery, and
Wow.
my pop brought me the novelization of Wrath of Khan. But he actually found at Eckerd Drugs, he found Mego Kirk, Spock, McCoy, and Scotty, and brought those to me too. So
3 3/4 or
Wow.
8-inch. They were left. They were left. Like they were like just sitting on the shelves for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
good dad.
Yeah, but dude, that was like I still remember that.
But you would have been young.
Summer of '82, Channel 29 had like Star Trek marathons all summer.
Yeah.
And they did a night where they played Space Seed, the inspiration for the Wrath of Khan.
Okay.
And that is my complete, like, all right, now I'm total nerd. I raced down to, there was a local shop in the corner of my town called the Corner Store, and they still had the 70s AMV kits.
Nice.
And I bought them all, and I ruined them because their tester's paint was also from the 70s.
Okay.
But yeah, like I can remember I got all my Mego Star Trek figures out. Like it was a complete like,
Yeah.
resurgence of. I was 11 years old, and Yeah, and I rented Wrath of Khan, I think possibly on my 12th birthday or 13th. I can't remember.
Okay.
And I just remember I rented Wrath of Khan and Metal Storm, the destruction of Jared Sin on,
Oh yeah,
my birthday. And I think I watched Wrath of Khan like 10. You know, you rent a VCR and a movie.
Yep.
And you end up like watching it 100,000 times.
Yep.
Wow.
Wrath of Khan, it really upped the Star Trek game. You're absolutely right, Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at that point, after that, every Star Trek movie that came, I think still today, it's gained against Wrath of Khan.
Okay, so I just got a question here, because now several years later, here I am. I already saw it, and then because a girl invited me to the movies, and she was up to no good, and I was just I just let her have her way with me. Anyway, that's another story. The movie was Star Trek 6, and the scene was when they gang up and they attack the Klingon bird of prey.
It's a great movie.
Huh?
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
But that special effect to me hit me. I was like, yes, that was like the best, because the way I'm trying to think what was Sulu's ship?
It was the
Excelsior. The Excelsior, and they're fire. The way they hit it, and they yanked, that little special effect.
Well, they converted a torpedo to sniff out the gas emissions coming from the thrusters and had it home in on it.
Right.
What I'm saying is the special effects where they fired on it, and they did that little yank, to look like somebody literally yanked the model or whatever, and it just kind of that was just that, man. That was just that it was such a memorable thing. Here I am, telling you guys about it, some 100 years later,
I actually have a comparable story, Scott. Is I went to see Star Trek V with a girl, and it went really great before Star Trek V, and that's all I'm going to say. And I walked out of Star Trek V like this was the greatest film I've ever
movie
seen.
ever, right?
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, yeah. And I remember calling a friend of mine, yeah, that's awesome. And he was like, wait, did you see Star Trek V?
Yeah, right.
Like he just he's like, wait, did you? And honest to God, like I think about 2 years later, I'm at my parents' place, and they've got HBO, and like Star Trek V came on, and I was like, oh my God, like this is horrible. Like that satellite goes by that the Klingons shoot, and you're just like,
right.
Like, did a 10-year-old do that? Like, and I just remembered, like, okay, I totally was in the greatest mood I've ever been in my life.
Right.
And I didn't have any objectivity. I was just so pleased in that moment.
Right.
And it still like that movie still reminds me of that day.
Sure.
Because
and that's awesome.
Yeah. Very cool.
See, my dates to the movies always knew, but Star Trek, don't touch me, don't talk to me, leave me alone, pretend I don't exist until the end.
Right.
That's funny. I thought
it was the greatest movie in the world, Star Trek.
I watched Total Recall with my wife the other day, and I'm like, oh yeah, this reminds me of a date I had.
Yeah.
I went on a first date with a girl, and we saw Total Recall, and she didn't shut up during the entire film. And I think what happened was after the date, I just was like, I went to a party and with her, and turns out her sister was there, and I was like, well, good night. Figuring her sister would just drive her home, and it was like, and years later, I ran into this girl, and she's like, this is my husband Brian. It's like looking in a mirror.
Really?
You know what I mean? I was like, oh, hi.
Oh, wow.
And it was like, like I always think of that when I think of Total Recall, is like that.
Yeah, Total Recall for real.
Exactly.
I didn't have a problem. Like it just was like, okay, like can I watch them? Can I watch the movie, please?
Yeah.
He's a nice person, but.
I remember when Total Recall came out, they had the 900 number game that you could call and play, for like $5.99 a minute. I think I charged up about $400 on my parents' phone, but luckily I won. So I got like a poster, a cool jacket. But I never heard the end of it from my parents for the next 2 years while I paid it off.
I bet.
I got in trouble for ironically calling weird 976 numbers, not the ones you'd think a teenager would call, but like there was one for romance, and it just showed old ladies going, "Oh my god," So I had to know what that was, so we'd call it, and my friends would all be on the phone, and we'd just be killing ourselves laughing, and it's like having to explain that to your parents, like, oh yeah, we just really wanted to listen to I just remember the guy was like, "You and I pull up to my igloo," and it was like,
Hey, can you still call time?
I don't know.
I just thought about that. I haven't thought about that, and call time. You do whatever it is, and such and such insurance and Moose, blah blah blah. The time is 6:52. Whatever he's called time.
Yeah, anyway. There used to be a local church that had a tape of lectures for kids. We used to call that all the time too. Like, just
don't throw rocks.
Yeah.
Bored in the 70s. Yeah.
So another side Star Trek II moment, because this was the pivotal for I had the nerd route, I had the delinquent route and the nerd route. I chose kind of in the middle, off towards the delinquent, but I never. Anyway, so my delinquent friends, Star Trek II, what to them was like, after it was on HBO or whatever, it's like, oh yeah, man, you mean the movie with the chick from Summer Rental? I'm like, yeah, that movie.
The chick from Summer Rental.
Mark, or is it Summer Rental or Summer School? Was it Summer Rental or Summer
School?
Summer School, yeah.
Right.
Summer School,
yeah.
So, hey,
oh
listen,
my God.
I mean, it's Kirstie Alley, man.
Yeah, exactly.
So listen, since we got Brian here, let's redo this slideshow again. Brian, when are you going to do your thing that you were going to do?
I did it already.
Oh, so that, okay, so, I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, so as you were,
Yeah, no, I hopped on after I did my live stream review.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so when everybody gets done watching this, please go back and watch Brian's live stream reveal, which will not be live anymore, but we can still enjoy it and leave comments and all that good stuff. Yeah. Because we kind of interrupted that. We didn't mean to, but
you did. I was kidding.
Oh, I know, but
I know you can't pick up like on sarcasm, but I was just.
Oh no, yeah.
When I used "How dare you," I'm not Gail Gordon.
No. Really?
Yeah, right.
I remember there was a guy in the Pod Stallions group, and I love this guy, and he was joking about how he thought Aaron Gray topped Marky Post, and I wrote, man. "I cast thee out." And he left the group.
Oh, jeez.
And I was like, how the frig did you not know I was kidding with that? Like, I couldn't be sillier. That was a Simpsons reference.
Yeah.
And
first of all, that's too hard of a Aaron Gray and Marky Post. That's a tough choice.
Not at all.
It's not.
What about,
I love Buck Rogers like the next guy, but Marky Post is at the top of that list.
Well, that was my
Jason
pick,
is
Marky
correct.
Post.
Hey, vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. I'm going Aaron Gray, but that's just me. But hey,
Wow.
No, I respect your choice. I just thought it was funny.
I'm a Nightcore guy. What can I say?
Yeah.
You know what? As they say, your grandfather would say, not everyone can like the same thing, or they'd all be after your grandmother. And but yeah, no, I just thought that was funny. The context over the interwebs is just crazy, and people can't pick up on sarcasm. And when I said that to Scott tonight, like, how dare you? It's like, please no, I'm kidding.
No, I did, but I still, didn't.
Yeah. You know what, Frank? It looks like you're winning in the polls.
Hey, to each his
own. And somebody just threw Jan Smithers in. Yeah, Jan Smithers.
Oh yeah.
To each his own.
Bailey over Jennifer all day long.
Each his own.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
But so
Scott,
we're going to go ahead and I'm going to redo the slideshow since Brian wasn't here for that, and also I just wanted to say something that we've has been on. It's kind of been a subject matter for. First of all, everybody out there. Let me do this first. Everybody out there that's watching, and if you like what's going on here, holy crap! Hopefully, if you like what's going on here, this will be the right window. Please like and subscribe. And
bottom there.
Lonnie Fisher was 16 in 1982. Why is that still on the thing, Lonnie? I'm glad we know your age. And then ring the bell when Lonnie was 16 in 1982, and therefore you won't miss out on any news.
There you go.
Let me see why that comment is still on the screen. I cannot. Oh, Lonnie. That is very weird. Hide messages from the stream. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
There we go. So ring the bell. Now I got to get that off the screen. And then, so something that's been, for those that are just now tuning in, or for those that are new to this whole thing, this is Mego Corp. This is a company that was from the 70s. They came back in 2018. Their line of action figures are worldwide, and they're getting back to that status again. We are not 5 through 10 anymore. We are now older folks, and the
hasn't stopped me from playing with them, though, fellas.
Nope,
hasn't stopped Jason. The Mego
Ambassador
Group.
Playing.
The Mego Ambassador Group is there for us to come and the Mego Corp page and Mego Mania and all the Mego groups, the Mego Museum, all this stuff. Every avenue allows us to reach out and be able to talk to these guys. You know, the people that work there, talk to Marty Abrams, talk to Joel Rosenzweig, talk to Dr. Mego Paul Clark. And this is something that's not, you just can't get it, you know, anywhere else. Not for a company like this. And they're still a relatively small company. They might remain as such. We're not sure.
You do get full disclosure from these guys, and that you don't get that from Hasbro.
No,
they're not Hasbro. They're, you know, but I like that, and you know, for better or for worse, it does have its drawbacks because people start to, you know, develop theories and rivalries. But like the bottom line is, you get answers.
You do.
Well, it's the only place I know where you can tag the president of the company in your post, and odds are he's going to read it.
Yeah, that is huge, and access is a double-edged sword. You know, it's amazing, and then other parts where somebody, you know, mileage varies on people. I find.
Right. Cuckoo. Be honest.
Well,
you know what? It's shades of gray. It does go into cuckoo land, absolutely. But there are people that, you know, the context is king, and misunderstandings, and you know that's just communication in general. And social media is a real bugger for that.
It's notorious for that. Exactly.
Yeah. But I do applaud them for trying, because I know people in this hobby who have companies, and I'm not going to name names, who are like, I'm not having anything to do with that. I will not speak to anybody. And you're like, I respect that, because it is work.
Yep.
And that is one approach. Mego is actually taking the hard approach.
Right.
And exactly.
You're right, man. You're right.
With that, Brian, and I'm not trying to cut you off.
No, that's fine.
But hold on, Jason. Jason, hold on now. I'm not. There's something that I think we're both trying to say something here, because it's kind of important that it gets out without it sounding like anything else other than it is. It is hard, and all of these guys is just a bunch of human beings, just like everybody else out there. And sometimes it doesn't. It's you can't please everybody. And like for the Mego Ambassador Group, for example, there's a set of rules there. And some of these rules, I mean, they're hard to follow, man, because sometimes you just want something, you just want to scream it out, like, you know, dang it, or whatever. And you have to abide by that, just like if you're in a library. You can't, you know, scream like, "Where's my damn book?" You know, you'll be tossed out.
I've heard, "Where's my damn book?"
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. And then, you know, he wasn't there next Tuesday, but it just, keep it with a grain. Buy what you like. Enjoy this while it's here. We're getting older. We're on our. I mean, everybody's in good health, but we're not on the uphill anymore. And we should really,
Great
maybe
pep talk.
take stock in what's going on. Anyway, so if you see some stuff out there that looks a little weird, it looks a little dramatic,
I think
just avoid
it's just stuff, and I know that we're in a place where we want to be in a different place. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yep.
winter, for God's sake, and that's one thing where, like here, we can't do certain things. I can't go to toy shows. It's driving me crazy.
Right.
But I just won't let this stuff drive me crazy, because that's when I think I've lost perspective on all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, these are just dolls, and I can't wait until I get like the NECA Elvira and the Mego Mutant and all that stuff. But that's going to be a good day no matter when it happens. And,
there you go.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to go ahead with the slideshow,
even
though it's not coming up right because I just X'd it again. So
I did enjoy the first pass of it because you were so out of sync.
I was looking at the wrong thing, man.
Yeah, right.
I was literally looking at the wrong screen.
I was enjoying that, but not in a healthy way. I was just kind of amused.
Yeah, right.
Thank you. Okay, so right now you're not looking at what you should be looking at. You're looking at a bunch of stuff that.
Thank God, there's nothing embarrassing here, though, Scott.
Yeah, right.
Well, you know what? Okay, why is? Oh, because I'm
Mary.
I can't. Oh, that's the girl from Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Oh.
I have a friend of mine. She's like it's her doppelganger. So that she's beautiful to me. It's one of my all-time favorite. Anyway, here we go.
Gotcha.
Okay, this is one of the things I said. I don't understand why Black Adam, and hopefully this gets explained, is on the front of the card, but the heroes aren't, because that looks really good. That looks like an old Palatoy card.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah, and then you just have a logo, and then Ra's al Ghul, you've got this beautiful shot of him that looks
on the
really
front,
cool.
right.
Figure looks awesome, by the way.
It does.
I kind of wish I'd bought it now. Love that Spock.
Yep.
Don't understand the back picture.
We don't either.
No.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous.
Core is awesome, isn't it?
I knew him. I met him several times. Great guy. Awesome figure.
Worf.
Awesome looking. Looks really good. I mean, I'm not a TNG fan, but that's the best figure I've ever seen of that guy.
Yeah. War Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
It's an interesting picture on the back, eh?
Quark.
That's great. That outfit looks amazing.
It does. There's the back of Cisco.
And Cisco is out of sync. I don't know exactly where he's at. But
there's my dream. Is that Vic? Yeah. That's Mendez.
Yep. You're right, Brian. It is.
That's awesome.
Brian. There you go. I love that.
Lam holding his mask. Amazing.
It is.
Great back of the card. Great front of the card.
Yep.
Plague of Zombies. That front card is striking. That's amazing.
It's awesome, isn't it?
The back of the card's great too, but that front card is like bang. That's lovely, Jason.
Jason.
Yeah. Really great photography.
Yep. There you go.
That's really cool too.
I know now why Jason Young gets so excited doing card art. When you see stuff on a card, holy crow, your brain explodes.
Yeah. There you go.
There's Cisco.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's a really nice figure.
There you go.
I love the astronaut outfit. I can't wait. And I know Mego's probably going to do a tailor in the astronaut outfit.
Fingers crossed.
Yep. Fingers crossed. If not, I don't know what I'd do. Because I only bought one tailor.
All right.
I bought the loincloth tailor.
Gotcha.
So that is pretty strange that they
that Ra's al Ghul's great.
He's cool looking.
Yeah.
That they don't have the heroes on the.
Yeah, I just wonder what the thing is, because could be licensing. I don't know.
I don't have them in front of me, but do you guys recall with like the Joker and the Penguin and the Riddler?
No, they didn't.
Right.
No. And that's the thing that confuses me. Now, I thought it was because Topps isn't a major retailer; it's an exclusive, that they would have a little more freedom to do, card backs the way they wanted to in the original run. Because, I saw the original concept art, and they were totally going to go for that look.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that was what I thought, but I haven't really. I don't know the ins and outs of the style guide. I've read the DC style guide. Like I said, coming from a licensing and graphic design background, I hate style guides. It's so unfun. Years ago, I was working on one. I can't remember what it was. Yu-Gi-Oh or something like that, or I can't. And it was the first time ever where somebody actually said, "Oh, you can design whatever you want." And I was like, "Really?"
Wow.
And we just drew a background for the back of the toy, and they were like, "Yeah, it's fine," and they approved it. It's like, we did that. It was amazing. Yeah.
What's up, Scott?
I was just, we have 3 more or 2 more because, and then we'll wrap this up.
Okay.
Yeah. Brian, did you see Taylor?
No.
Show him Taylor.
Okay. Okay. So let me.
Dude, he looks.
We have Taylor.
Yeah, that might be of interest to Brian.
Taylor and Zira.
Okay, I can still hear this music though. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Slideshow music is like really ruining the spirit of things for me.
Gotcha.
And now,
hey, why don't you make yourself the front and center with that, Scott?
Well, because first of all, I've got to find my screen. There it is.
That's trying to make his office look more like a TARDIS than mine.
Oh, this is my little ring light thing here.
Oh, okay.
So, and it just happens to, because at the last minute, of course, I wasn't ready because I don't think I ever really am. Let me switch cameras, Frank.
My LED lights broke in the back, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad we can get these things like everywhere. Okay, so, yeah, well, this is the Taylor review.
Oh, wow, look at that.
So,
really cool. Very cool.
Oh yeah, I've waited my whole life for that.
Yeah, that looks great. Very cool.
And there goes my light.
Yep.
That looks really good, man.
Yeah.
George Taylor. I didn't know his name as a kid. That's awesome.
Colonel George Taylor.
I would rather have it say astronaut.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah.
And then
here you go. Brian,
yeah, I didn't order a Zero. I'm ashamed, but I had this whole 2 Topps figures a month thing, and I think that month Topps was just like, "Oh yeah, you think so? Hold my beer," and
right.
I ended up with, and then I think it ended with Taylor, and I was like, "Well, I have to have a Taylor."
Yeah,
but I was like, Zira, I've got a bunch of. Like, I have Zira. I have a carded Zira right here. For God's sake,
right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was scanning her for Toy Ventures, and I decided that was my, that was my line in the sand. I was like, I didn't need.
Yeah.
And then I thought about it after. I was like, oh my God, now I don't have the complete set, and that's driving me crazy. So maybe Mego will do a Lisa or
there you go,
Zira and Cornelius and Earth Clothes or something like that. Maybe.
Who was what was I talking about that Frank? It was all the same. So Lisa.
It was this Escape. Got Stevie, right?
Stevie, it's Kim Hunter. Yeah, or not Kim Hunter. What's her name? She was married to Arthur B. Jacobs.
Arthur B. Jacobs,
right.
Yep.
Is it Natalie Trendy?
It is.
Yes, Natalie Trendy. Yep.
She's in Escape, and then of course she's in Conquest and
Battle.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Right.
Cool deal, man.
Very cool.
I think it's been a pretty good night. We were actually on for about an hour and a half. Brian, you kind of really helped round it out. As always, actually,
That's what I'm here to do. Smooth
I like
corners.
him joining after the fact. That's
Yeah.
really effective.
Yeah, it was
But
cool.
let's not
Very
say
cool.
that so everybody could hear it. But no, it's really effective when he comes on like that. It really is.
Yeah.
Jason, you looked outstanding in your
Yes.
Doctor Who get up.
Yes, I
Did.
enjoy
For
that.
those-
I wish that we were announcing Doctor Who.
Yeah, and Jason's
I
dress
was
is not a
hoping.
clue.
I was hoping.
Yeah, this is just a quinky dink. He went
Yeah.
outside to get something, he said, and
That's
when
it.
he came back, it was time to go on. So
The truth is,
But,
I
yeah,
was
Steve-
watching Doctor Who before I was doing the show, and you
Gotcha.
As one does. Yeah, no,
you gotta-
that's
I'm gonna have to spend seriously. I'm gonna have to spend a couple days with this guy because he's like he gets dressed to watch TV. I mean, like he dresses in the actual.
What is he, a
Yeah.
farmer?
Enjoy your weekend.
Well, you gotta like, instead
Yeah.
of sit on the couch, you gotta kind of flit around the living room while you watch it, reenacting everything.
Right.
Trust me,
Right.
the blood pressure
right.
goes way down, the spirits go way up.
Yeah. Jeez.
I have to play ball with my dog whenever I watch TV. So yeah, I totally.
Oh
get
wow!
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you ever hit? Do you have a flat screen?
of course. Yeah.
Do you hit the flat screen with the ball and then kind of get mad and then you cuss and then the wife walks around the corner? It's like,
No. My flat screen is up on the wall.
Right.
I don't
yeah,
throw that badly. I usually ground her.
Yeah.
Well, see, I like bouncing it off the wall, and sometimes I miss.
Yeah, no, that's frowned on here. We have a lot of tchotchkes and
Yeah.
mementos. Yeah. No. I just that's a floor ball.
Cool.
Floor
Got it.
ball. There you go. So,
right.
Real quick, I want to just mention again, I know this was about tops, but those fabulous Ghostbusters, the 4-pack is available for pre-order on Hasbro Pulse. If you haven't done so already, check them out. Go order your set. I have a feeling
$70
price,
to steal.
they're not going to last. They're not going to last. And
$70.
Can't wait for the next Hasbro announcement. It's got to be something I'm gaga for.
Speaking of Hasbro, Frank, do we have an update on the G.I. Joe?
As the last I
2-pack.
heard, with the shipping, they're going to be shipping in April. That's the last that I heard, and I think that's what everybody's. That's the message that the last message we got was April for shipping for those. But again, cannot wait for those either. And I think they're still available if anybody hasn't ordered those yet. But real quick, I do want to let people know that I am going to be at a toy show next Sunday, February 20th. It's actually the Toy Dome Collectible Show. That's going to be at the Chambers Memorial Hall. That's in Marshallton, Delaware. I'll be posting this on my Facebook page as well. But I'll have a full complement of Mego set up. If you want to just come out and talk Mego, feel free to stop by. Let's talk Mego in person. We'd love to see you.
Very cool. I can't wait for toy shows again.
Yeah.
Speaking of toy shows, Brian, Mego Meet this year.
We talked about that. We're still kind of, we never announced till March anyways. So,
No. I know. No, that's not where I was going. Where I was going is if it does happen, I am hoping that we have, because now you are in a different category. So I'm hoping we have.
He needs to say you're a celebrity now.
A Toy
pal.
Ventures. Well, I'm talking about a Toy Ventures setup.
Oh yeah, I would do that. I know that.
That's cool. That's very cool.
I know that I'm going to be doing my first U.S. show for Toy Ventures in October, and that is because it's in Pittsburgh, where Corey lives. Actually,
that's not too far.
But the other thing is, Joe Flaherty is showing up at a show, Count Floyd, and I'm a Canadian, and I grew up on SCTV, and I'm making that pilgrimage just to meet Joe Flaherty. Like I have to meet Joe Flaherty. So yeah. I know that I'm committing to the first.
I reach you on that one.
Yeah.
Can we make that, Frank?
That's Pennsylvania, October. It's not that far from.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. And the more, and it's run by one of the people that actually distributes Toy Ventures magazines. So I really like Ron, and it's like this is a lead pipe cinch. I'm gonna just do this, and I'll bring knockoffs and the magazine, and cool. But I think the table would just be there for me to get into the show. You know what I mean?
Right,
but I'm really thinking about doing that if with whether or not Mego Meet happens, and then I've got something else in the works that I really can't talk about that could conflict with Mego Meat. But there's no point in talking about something that hasn't happened yet. So
Gotcha.
It's just it's exciting. But if Mego Meat happens and I manage to have a free time, I'm actually going to try and turn it into like a Pod Stallions type thing as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, there you go.
Well, even
exactly
doing something like this, if you do end up having it, maybe we could just sit around in a live format and do something like this too, Brian.
Yeah, we need to capitalize on that.
That would absolutely happen.
Yeah.
But
I want
exactly
to film shows there.
Yeah.
But because that's right, because you got Pod Stallions, you got the knockoff group, you've got the only knockoff group, you've got the Toy Ventures. All of these different things that everybody's has been doing needs to come together, needs to be showcased, needs to put hands on it, for Christ's sake. It's like, ooh, we get to touch it now.
Yeah, I actually this summer my son and I are going to do toy show videos together.
Oh, nice.
It's going to be me and him. He's a better looking version of me, and he collects Star Wars, Clone Wars. But my wife's like, why don't you start doing episodes with him? And it's like, that sounds like a really good idea. So
it does.
Yeah, and toy show and antique mall videos do really well for me, and
nice.
So. And people really, and I'm the same way. I love watching people go to shows and talk to people. So why not?
Same. Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. Cool.
Well, when you're on your way this way, can you pick Jason up, because he lives somewhere in Canadian New York or something like that.
Canadian New York.
I don't.
That's a big place.
Where Scott's from, everywhere in central New York is near the Canadian border.
Where you're around Syracuse?
Yeah, actually, I'm just south of Syracuse. Actually.
Okay, yeah, I know Syracuse.
He said he could see Russia from his house or something.
Yeah, right.
Wrong part of Canada, my friend.
I used to go down to the Syracuse Toy Show a lot back in the day before I had kids.
They've actually got one coming up in the next month or two at the fairgrounds.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't like. I think Mark Clark passed away, but he used to be the guy that ran that, didn't he?
Hey, let's hope things keep opening up, and there's a lot more toy shows to come this year. You know,
I think it will.
Too.
I think it will.
Me too.
All right, guys. Let's go around the room. Frank, let's start with you. Just go around. I don't really have nothing to say, so we'll just start with you.
I just want to say, Mego Corp, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you're not following us, follow us. There's a lot of great content being shown. TikTok too, absolutely. Ghostbusters, go get your sets. Thank you, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it.
Jason.
I just want to say to each and every one of you out there, thank you so much for tuning in, not only to tonight's broadcast, but by taking parts in the forum and sharing with us the figures you buy, the figures you love, the memories you've got of them, because without you, none of this can happen or exist. So thank you out there. We truly do appreciate your support.
We do, absolutely.
Brian, Knockoff King, Toy Ventures. What you got?
I just found my wedding ring.
There you go.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Right.
Thanks, guys. I'm Brick Mantooth on YouTube, and I'm just seeing what else is under there. There might be money. And Toy Ventures issue 6 is up for pre-order.
Very cool.
Exciting things are happening.
Yes.
Really enjoying this.
Yeah, man. It's good times.
Good
times. Everybody's prospering is good. Yeah. I've got nothing except for if you enjoy this format, please hit the like and subscribe.
Yep.
We will be back shortly, I'm sure, once these things start to hit the mailings and stuff like that.
Another episode of Doll Talk.
Another episode, exactly. Doll Talk.
It could be a community access show.
There you go.
Community access, channel 32.
Yep.
Party on.
Yep.
So, as Brian says, talk toys, not people. And if you have to talk people, talk about their toys.
There you
We'll
go.
see you later. Our show is our outro.